Hello, my beautiful human. Welcome back to the She Did It Anyway podcast. I am so excited you're here, and I am so excited to be recording our 50th podcast episode. This is insane and such a beautiful milestone. And if you ever listen to our first episode, I share that back in 2020, I recorded my intro and outro for a podcast that I wanted to launch. And I was so scared to launch it that, spoiler alert, I never did. I just let it go. I was like, nope, I'm not going to do this. It's not for me until 2022 when I decided I'm going to finally launch this podcast. So it is just right to have this topic for our 50th episode talk about all things mindset for success and talking about going from that scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. This switch in my mindset has helped me so much in so many different areas in my life, but specifically when it comes to business and taking risks, because I always operated previously from this scarcity mindset. I called it protecting myself, but really it was a scarcity mindset. And it would always leave me feeling scared, insecure. But the one thing that always drove me insane is it would leave me feeling envious of all of the people that are out there doing the things that I want to do, that I know that I was put on this earth to do. Whenever you have this scarcity mindset, it really focuses on the lack of something, the limitations of something, and puts you in a mindset where you're just focusing on the competition of others. And so I really want to talk about this shift from believing that there's not enough time and money and resources, really feeling like you're constantly comparing yourself to others and feeling that you are so scared of missing out or making the wrong choice. And I feel like those are things that always held me back, always, when it came to taking risks, applying for new roles, speaking up at work, even like going after things now in business where, you do things for so long or you do something and you're like, oh, I feel safe here, so I'm just not going to change anything. And you're never getting to that big goal of yours because you're so scared. You're scared that you don't have enough resources. You're scared that you're not as good enough as everybody else, and you're scared of making the wrong choice. When I shifted from that scarcity mindset to this abundant mindset of, oh, I see challenges as an opportunity. I am celebrating others' wins. I'm not looking at them as a threat. And most of all, I am believing in my own ability to achieve my goals and create this like fulfilling life. Once I changed from, oh no, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough resources, oh my God, I'm comparing myself to others, and oh my God, what if I make the wrong choice? And started thinking of like, hell yeah, this might happen, but guess what? That's an opportunity and I'm going to figure it out. From changing to, oh my God, look at these amazing women succeeding, even if they're in my industry. From having that mindset, from changing to thinking, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to make the wrong choice, or I don't want to make the wrong choice, to, hey, I'm betting on myself all day, every day. If anyone can do it, I can. And if I mess up, if I quote unquote fail, well, guess what? Failure is data, and I'm going to be able to use that as information. When I started doing that shift, everything changed for me. The opportunities I attracted were different. The people that I attracted were different. And so that's where I want you to tap into. I want you to get away from that scarcity mindset. I want you to stop thinking that you don't have enough time or money or resources. I want you to stop thinking about, oh, what is this person doing in my industry or that person doing in my industry? I want you to stop being so scared of making the wrong choice. If you are listening to this podcast, if you have a computer, a phone, internet, Wi-Fi, you have enough time, money, and resources, more than so many people in this world. Use that. Figure out what it is that is really holding you back. And I started vocalizing, well, I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of thinking of what other people will think. I am scared of making the wrong choice. I'm scared of wasting my money or losing money. Once I admitted that, I was able to just reflect on, oh, wow, these are the feelings that I'm feeling. I'm not like neglecting them anymore. Let's figure out a way to shift that mindset. So I started thinking about different ways that I did it unintentionally of shifting my mindset. And I wanted to put together some strategies that hopefully you can use and implement as well. So the first thing, and we just touched on it, is really identifying like, what is that limiting belief that you have and becoming becoming so aware of the negative thoughts and replacing them with positive, empowering beliefs. I say this to Sebastian, my 7-year-old, when he goes into a situation and he's like, oh my God, I'm going to fail. I'm not going to be able to do this. We're going to lose the game. I always say to him, how does that thought benefit you? Like, what does that actually do for you to help you? It does nothing. Versus when you shift that mindset, when you shift those thoughts and the things that you're saying and the words that you're putting out there in the world into something more powerful, impactful, and empowering and positive, the whole energy changes. The second thing is really start focusing and shifting your focus from lack to gratitude. Practicing gratitude daily and acknowledging what you have is so unbelievably important to just see the abundance in your life that already exists. There are so many things that we've prayed for, and I say this all the time, and I love having this mindset. There are so many things and so many goals that we've prayed for that we are living in the prayers and the blessings that we once had, that we were once praying for. We're living in that blessing that we once prayed for, but we're so in it that we don't even realize that this is what we asked for. We already have something that we used to pray and wish for. So really starting to think about, I am so grateful. I am grateful for this. I am grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, the roof over my head, the job that I have, even though if it might not be the one that you love, I am grateful for it. I'm grateful for the season that I'm in my life right now. It might not be where I want to be, but I'm grateful for being here right now. I'm grateful for the abilities that I have that are going to get me to that next level. The third thing is building a support system and an abundant environment. This is why investing in communities and masterminds and mentors and coaches is so unbelievably important. It's not just because they give you strategy. You end up surrounding yourself with positive and like-minded people that are looking to grow with you, that are going to support you, that are going to hey, remind you, you got this. You got this. I know it's tough right now, but you got this. They're going to give you the strategy and they're going to support you from that aspect, but that's actually not even as important as the support and positivity and uplifting and accountability that you need and that you get from groups like that. I started thinking a lot about the tools and the systems that I have in place to help me from that scarcity mindset to the abundant mindset. And the first thing that I really want to focus on, and I realize that I do this in my daily routines, which we've just talked in our last episode. So definitely make sure you go listen to that, but really start focusing on putting your energy in goals that are expansive, goals that make you uncomfortable. When you start doing that, you're going to find yourself in a very uncomfortable state, but really trying to remind yourself that you desire this and you believe that you can achieve this, rather than just doing the little things that you know you can already accomplish, right? Those can be quick confidence boosters, but imagine achieving that big, expansive goal that you have. Every single quarter, I push myself, and not just from, oh, I'm going to increase my revenue by this percent, but pushing myself to go and put myself in different situations, to try new things, to get creative when it comes to the goals that I have, the products that I want to put out, the services, even the content that I want to put out. I use this for Sebi too, practicing positive affirmations and visualization has been such a game changer for me. I was introduced to future self visualization, I think January of 2023. And it was the most unbelievable experience to be able to meditate and visualize myself in a future state and realizing how real it felt. It was such a motivator, and I highly recommend you using this technique, meditating and future visualization, to see and believe the abundance and success that is capable for you in your life, that is achievable for you in your life. The third thing is embracing this growth mindset and wanting to always learn. I love learning, and I always say that. I just say I love learning. I love learning new things. So I put myself in situations where I'm constantly learning. If I'm not in a room that's teaching me, I'm getting the hell out of that room. If you are in a room, if you are surrounded by people that are not teaching you anything, that are not empowering you, that are not pushing you, that are not expanding you, get out of that room. Get the hell out of that room. through. Put yourself in situations where you can continue to learn. Be proactive about your learning and have this growth mindset of, if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to figure it out. You're either going to find a way or I'm going to make a way. And then the last thing is realizing that this is just such a ripple effect to everything that you do in your life. Having this abundant mindset rather than this scarcity mindset is such an insane ripple effect to the relationships that you have, to the community that you surround yourself in, to your family, to your kids, to your partner, to your employees, to your employers, all of the things. Really encouraging this open communication with your family and your friends so you can talk about the things that you want to do, the expansive things that you want to do, and help them see that they also can live this abundant mindset and abundant life and not living in a scarcity state. Really try to focus on fostering supportive and nurturing environments. The more you do that, the more you will grow. It's been so beautiful for me to see the transformation and the evolution of what the past 50 episodes for the She Did It Anyway podcast looks like. From the guests that we've had, the conversations that me and you have had, content that we've created, the conversations that we have tapped into. This all came from being able to shift from a scarcity mindset of, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough resources, I don't have enough money, I don't know how to do this, to, oh, I can figure this out. I'm going to allocate time. I'm going to make time. I'm going to figure out how to make more money, no matter what those projects look like that I have to take on for this time being. Lack of resources is just not a thing for us anymore as humans that live in a non-third world country. We have the resources at our fingertips now. The barrier to entry is so low, from AI to communities and memberships and free Facebook groups, and you name it. There are people and supportive communities out there. You just need to find them. You need to do the work to get there. Don't be so scared of making the wrong choice. Don't be so scared of what other people are doing in your industry. Root them on, support them. Let them know that you're supporting them. Be someone that is uplifting and advocating for others and not wishing failure on someone else so you can feel okay. That's not how it works, and that's not how you're going to get to live this abundant life. But above all, just be so grateful for what you have now. I am the first person to tell you, like, shoot for the stars and get more and want more. You deserve more if that is where you are in your life, if you're ready for that. But just also be grateful for where you are in your life now and what you have. I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed recording it. If this episode specifically has impacted you positively, if it has just reminded you of things that maybe you needed to be reminded of, please, please, please do me a favor and rate this podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Both would be amazing. And please take a screenshot of this on your phone, or if you're watching on YouTube, and share it on your Instagram story and tag me so I can repost it. I want to get this podcast out to as many amazing women as possible. And I know you know so many amazing women. So I am relying on you to help me get in front of more people like yourself. I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for you tuning in to 50 episodes. This has honestly been a dream, and we have a billion more to go. I love you. I will see you soon. Bye. And don't forget, no matter what, she did it anyway.